Welcome. In front of me is a HUAWEI MatePad 11.5S, and today I'll show you how we can hard reset this device through settings. So, to get started, you will want to navigate into your settings. Just get rid of, there we go, this. And in settings, there we go, once you have it actually visible like this with the camera catching focus, you here want to scroll down to System and Update, which is second last option. And I do want to quickly mention, before we get to the reset, I am gonna talk about backing up your device. So if you have already done so, or you just don't care to back up any of your data, do feel free to skip forward by like 5 minutes or so. Because I am going to talk about this in a bit more extensive way, just so you're aware of what are your possibilities of backing up and what could be better for you. So right here where we have reset, right above that we have backup and restore. Well, we can click on that and we have two different ways of backing up our device. One would be through the HUAWEI backup and the other one will be through Google. I'm going to start off with the absolute dogshit one called Google, as this one is the most awful one of them all. Now, I also want to mention that this might not be visible to you if you don't have Google services installed. You can actually install Google services on here by searching for, I think, micro G in the app gallery, and this will allow you to add Google accounts, which obviously would also allow you to back up your device through Google. I don't know if you can do that by default, to be fair. But in any case, if you want to check it out or you're interested in doing so, you would have to do that. But I do want to give you a heads up on the limitations of Google. So when backing up your device through Google, at least here, I'm pretty sure it's not going to back up any of the applications. And when it comes down to photos, videos that you have in your Photos application, it's only going to back up to 15 gigabytes of them. That's primarily the limit of your cloud storage that is for free. Anything above that, Google just kind of leaves alone and doesn't care to back up. If it's past 15 gigabytes, Google's approach is not their circus, not their monkeys. Things like contacts, email addresses, and so on will be backed up along with, will be if they are stored on the Google Contact, like Contacts application or anything that is associated with Google. Otherwise, Google can't really back it up, so it can't really give two shits about it. So basically, if Google can't monetize your data, they won't be backing it up, and therefore you won't be able to restore it or back it up. So that's kind of the gist of it. And in general, like I said, it's the worst one of them all. Now, the better way is through HUAWEI Backup. Now, this one uses the phone clone application. Now, you have two different ways of creating the backup. You have the external storage or HiSuite. HiSuite is a program that you can download on your computer, while external storage is one that you can just plug in like an SD card through a Type-C, for instance, or any kind of M.2 storage that you have that you can connect through the USB-C. Anything like that, you can use it. And this would allow you to create a backup of your device. And I believe you don't even need that storage plugged in. You can first create it and store it on the tablet itself, and then from there just drag it over, move it either through the file manager on the tablet, or if you plug it into your computer, you can kind of drag it over from your computer. But heads up, this will most likely, which I haven't tested it out, but this will most likely lock you into the HUAWEI ecosystem, meaning that whatever you back up through either one of these will lock you into their own devices, which means that you will only be able to restore this backup that you have onto other devices. This might not be super restrictive in terms of photos and videos, but in terms of things like application backups and app data, along with some other things that would be HUAWEI exclusive, you might not be able to restore it anywhere else. So heads up to that one. And another thing that you can use is the phone clone application itself, which is, I believe, right here, right? Yep. In here it's called tablet clone, but either it's phone or tablet, it's called phone or tablet clone. Now, if you have if you're trying to back up this device and reset it because you got a new one, if that new device is a Huawei, you can use this program. And this will also come with the other Huawei device that you have. You can open it up, connect these two devices, and all you would do is select is, for instance, that this is the old device, and allow everything. There we go. And on your other device, you'd select that it's a new one. Using the camera, you just scan the QR code that the new one will show up with instead of the camera. And these two devices will then connect to each other and give you the option to move over every single shred of data that you want. Now just know, this is only available to Huawei devices. Companies like Huawei develop these applications to help you move data between their own brand or from old devices, other devices, to their brand. And most companies have their own version of this that will also allow you to move from, for instance, Huawei to theirs. So for instance, Samsung, for moving to Samsung, you would be using Smart Switch, and you can download it on here, that Smart Switch application, and it will allow you to move over data from this device to the Samsung one. Quickly going over some of the other ones if you're interested in those, to know quickly what you'd be looking for. For instance, Xiaomi uses Mi Mover. Oppo, Vivo, Realme, and OnePlus, all four use the same one called Clone Phone. So the other way around. This one is Phone Clone, the other one is Clone Phone. Huawei was the first one to beat them with this one. So you can use that, and whichever brand of the device you will have for this, that's the brand of the migration application that you want to download on here, unless you're using Huawei. And you can use this kind of method to basically create a backup of your device. So you don't need to back it up in this kind of way. You can, for instance, create a backup to whatever other device, Samsung, Huawei, Xiaomi, Oppo, whatever you want. You can just download it here and migrate to it. Migrate in quotation mark, as this could be like a phone being just the entire backup of this device. And this method, using this kind of migration application that most devices have, is going to be, in my opinion, the best way to go about it. It allows you to move over basically everything that you want. It's very extensive in what data you can move. It's not limited like Google Backup is, so it's a fantastic way to create backups or migrate straight away to a new device. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's move back to our settings, and in here you can now select Reset, and from here we're going to be selecting Reset Tablet. Now in here it gets quick info that it's going to delete all of this data right here, which we don't need to really worry about it. We already went through the backup, hopefully. And it also tells us that it's going to get rid of the accounts that are listed right here. So we have one Google account and another Huawei account. Hopefully I don't need to sign out of them. Now don't worry, these accounts aren't deleted. They're just removed from the tablet itself. You can still relog into them later on. Anyway, I'm going to select Reset Tablet. If you have some kind of screen lock, you need to confirm it. I have a pattern, so once I draw it, I can move on to the next page, where it gets me a quick message that basically all data will be reset and this cannot be undone. And we do have the option to back up our device right here, but we have already gone through this, so we can now select Reset Tablet. Find My Tablet, and activation lock needs to be disabled. Okay, so it looks like I might need to sign out. Can I just confirm it like this? Crap. Bear with me. I'm gonna go check out what the password for this account is, as I have no freaking clue. Okay, I think I got it. Let's try it out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will work. Please work, please work, please work. I think it's working. Log out. Yes! Okay, so we're off to the races with the device being resetted right now, and this process will take probably 2 minutes or so to finish up, give or take. And when it's completed, we will be presented with Android setup screen. HarmonyOS setup screen. So anyway, I'll be back once that is visible for me. And as you can see, the process is now finished and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.